Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I am Plumbob, and today we are building a house for the new Growing Together expansion pack that came out about 2 weeks ago now, maybe 1 week. Anyway, I hadn't really had time to play with this expansion pack because I have been traveling to Portugal the past week, and also I have gotten sick because of all the traveling and partying, so I wasn't really in my best shape to record, honestly. And only the past week I think I had time to actually record a video, and only now I'm having time to actually record a voiceover for this video. So this is kind of my review about Growing Together Build and Buy. And honestly, I have to say I am pretty underwhelmed with how the pack turned out, because I don't know which style they should have gone for, but I feel like the style of the pack overall isn't so cohesive. So especially like the windows that I'm placing right now, I don't think they fit so well with, no, maybe they fit well with the pack, it's just they don't fit with my aesthetics. So I just didn't use them, honestly. I don't think I will ever use them. I do like the modern windows, but overall I don't think this pack is super good. There are some hidden gems here and there, like I love the siding that I put on this house. I think it's so well textured, and I will probably use it forever instead of the base game one, because I don't really like the base game one. I've also used a trick I tend not to use for my builds because I don't really like it, and that is placing columns on all of the corners of a build. I didn't put it on every single corner like some builders tend to do. I don't usually do it because I feel like it's too easy of a solution to make the build look better. It's not very cost effective, especially if you're building a house on a budget, which this house is not on a budget, but I tend to prefer other methods to make a house more interesting, honestly. So this house is a 6-bedroom house, I think, with 4 bathrooms. Of course, since the theme of the build is growing together, it's all about families, I wanted to use or create a house that would fit every single life stage. So we have a nursery for newborns, we have one room for an infant, we have one room for a child, we have a double bedrooms for teens, we have a master bedroom for adults / young adults, and we also have a bedroom for a grandma or a grandpa. Technically, if you wanted to have a couple of elders and also a couple of parents, you couldn't, because the amount of beds I have placed is over the limit of 8 sims that you can have in a household. But you know, you can do it with mods, or you can have the elder be single. Maybe they lost their significant other recently and they moved back in with the family. But yeah, so this family or this house is super big. There are plenty of activities to do outside, especially. As you can see, I'm putting a swing set, I'm putting a toddler pool, a like outdoor cinema, I'm putting bikes, there's a barbecue, but also inside we have plenty of activities. I put the new upright piano, which in my opinion is one of the gems of this pack. I would probably buy this pack, or I have bought this pack only for the piano. We also have a kind of playroom. It is indeed a playroom for children and toddlers, and I also have put a bedroom for toddlers. I forgot to mention that life stage. We have, as I said, a playroom. We also have an office, and we have a cards table, or like the puzzle table, the one that came with the pack, in the hallway upstairs. So this house is quite big, and took me a while to make the floor plan actually function. And also, you probably see many cuts throughout the video. That's because it took me a very long time, maybe because I am a bit rusty. I'm also probably a bit rusty in doing this voiceover. But yeah, it took me a very long time, so I had to cut out a lot of things like placing the windows, doing the terrain paint, placing the columns all around the build, the roof decorations, the floor plan, like a lot of things I had to cut away, otherwise this video would have been so long. And now you probably know, but I am aiming for like 15 to 20 minutes videos. So this is also sped up 6 times, which is the maximum that I tend to speed up my speed builds in case they are very, very long. And we have plenty of screenshots because this house is so huge, and I didn't want to treat it like one of my bigger builds for our rebuild series, whether it's like Willow Creek or Oasis Springs, where I've done one part for the exterior and one part for the interior. I wanted to condense it in one single part, also because this is just a speed build, this is not part of a series, so making more than one episode would not have made so much sense. But yeah, so as I said, general opinion about this Build and Buy, not super nice, not the nicest. I think it meshes well with other packs, don't get me wrong. I feel like some items are really, really good. For example, the siding, the upright piano. I also love the bed, the couch, the rugs that come with the pack. I just feel like the windows and some of the other items, like they don't really have a consistent theme, and it's hard to build a house if you don't have a consistent theme for a pack. In fact, you will probably tell this house is a little bit all over the place, which makes sense for a family house. If you have a large family, you probably do not have a perfectly styled home that fits like in an interior decor magazine. So the style is a little bit all over the place, but still I think they could have done better with the Build and Buy. But maybe that was what they were aiming for, because also Seasons, if you know, like the Build and Buy from Seasons is not the nicest or like not the most useful. It's certainly not like a dream home decorator type of pack. That's because they focus on the gameplay, and that's fine. Like I see some people are pretty satisfied with the cast. I still have to take a look at the cast, honestly, because I just popped into the game, downloaded the new expansion pack and started building. So I only know about Build and Buy, not even the gameplay. I haven't had a chance to play with infants yet, and I probably won't have the chance for a long time because I am very busy looking for an internship, going through university. Honestly, the only time I have to play The Sims is to record this type of videos, which I'm fine with for now. I hope in the future we'll have more time to also like discover the game and like play by myself, because you know, I think I mentioned it a couple of times here on the channel. I do have a personal save file with my own current household, but I haven't touched that game, I think, in over a month. And even that, it was just like probably 1 hour or a couple hours. I haven't played consistently with that family probably since Christmas of last year. So it's taken me a while. And also because, as you know, I've been sick probably many times since starting the channel, and I am sorry for that, but I usually don't get this sick during the winter. I used to when I was much younger. But now, this winter, maybe because I am traveling so much, I'm doing so many things, I'm staying outside, and also the place where I am now is quite cold, I keep getting sick. Honestly, I keep getting cold, sore throats, I once got a temperature, like that. It's been a journey. I'm ready for summer, I cannot wait for it to get warmer. It's still not super warm where I am right now. It's getting there, hopefully. Now for Easter I am going back to Italy to see my family, and then I'm gonna come back here in Spain around the mid-April. So I hope by mid-April, when I will come back, it will be much warmer. Of course, I cannot check the weather forecast for now. But anyway, we have completed the outside of the house and the main living area, kind of. Because I'm actually, when I build now, I tend to like let my semi ADHD. Like I don't have ADHD, but sometimes from how I act, it seems like I have it. Like when I build, I don't know, maybe I focus on the kitchen, then I should technically finish the rest of the living room, but I am more inspired to do a bedroom, so I start doing a bedroom, then I go back to the living room, maybe I do some bathrooms, then I go back to the living room. Like I tend to build however I want, but it's fine. So we've done the living area with the like proper TV area, kitchen, dining, playroom. Now we're working on the elders' bedroom. They have an ensuite bathroom. Of course, poor them, they are old. They probably do not want to share a bathroom with the rest of the family. And their room is a little bit older, which I don't know how much sense it makes. Because the house is relatively new, like it's a suburban home, and that wallpaper that I put in that bedroom is definitely Victorian, but maybe the grandparents just wanted a room that fit their style, and it doesn't have that much going on, just like, you know, the bed, dresser, mirror. It's also not super big. I've tried also to put some personality in the child's bedroom that we are decorating right now. I love the fact that this specific desk, if you put it in a 2-tile corner, it looks like it's built in and it's floating. It's made out of shelves. Really like that feature. I don't know if it was intentional, but I love it. I tried to put some theming. For example, we have the dinosaur bed sheets, and I don't know if I put like a dinosaur rug in the room, but I've definitely put some decals of the void critters, I think they're called in the game. It's like the Sims version of Pokemon. I think they're called void critters, so maybe this child is very much into creature. Maybe they will want to become a zoologist in the future, don't know. But yeah, now we're finishing the living area, which you can see I've placed a bunch of items, random items, just because when I was going through the stuff for the playroom and decorations for the kitchen, I tend to cut away me scrolling through the menu to pull out stuff, and then I just let you see where I'm placing the stuff. While I placed the kitchen and child playroom decorations, I found these items that I knew I wanted to use throughout the house because they are new or because they fit a particular vibe. For example, I put a lot of items, I pulled out from the menu a lot of items from the infants update, so a lot of base game stuff, new base game stuff, and also some child's activities and some things for infants, like the changing table, which I am not sure why in the base game we haven't gotten a base game changing table since we have gotten infants. I don't know why they tied that item specifically to growing together, but it's fine, I guess. You don't really need a changing table, but it would have been nice to have at least one base game. Also because there is one that looks like the set of matching furniture that's in the base game, you know, the one with the blue-green bed. They have 4 swatches, it's blue, green, orange and yellow, pink, and I don't remember. That style of furniture, they have a changing table in that style. Don't know why it's tied to the pack and not in base game, but yeah. So you have seen now the nursery, the hive that I have created for one baby girl or boy, whatever you want it to be. And now I'm focusing on the master bedroom, which I wanted to be kind of like a sanctuary, very neutral, very calming, not much going on except for the newborn next door, which might disrupt the sleeping schedule of the parents, but we pretend like it's not. Now, you have seen me really quickly pull out a couch, which I was very excited to use. You know those couches that the Sims team was obsessed with when Cats and Dogs, My First Pet Stuff, and Seasons came out? You know, the one that's supposed to go into a bay window. I specifically planned this house around the idea of using those couches for those bay windows, and then I realized that all of the couches only fit a bay window that's 1 tile wide, so I couldn't use any of them. So like it wasn't super necessary for all the rooms, but specifically for the parents' room I wanted to use it and I couldn't, so too bad. I just put a changing table there because it fit well, perfect size. We are now working on the toddler's room, which I found quite hard to like kind of place stuff in the child and toddler and infant bedrooms, because I had so much stuff already outside in the playroom or in the common areas that really I didn't really know how to properly furnish. Especially like you're gonna see me now, the toddler bedroom, I'm gonna put like libraries and like stuffed animals, one dollhouse. I don't really know what else to put in a toddler bedroom if all they need is already outside. Maybe I could have put more potties here and there, because I think now I have put only one in the toddler bedroom and then nowhere else in the house. So that toddler is forced to only go potty in their bedroom, and everybody in their family has to go to the toddler bedroom to potty train them. Oh well. I swear this build took me so long. I was very tired by this point of the video. You will see me furnish very quickly, because I think I was already like 4 hours into this build and I just wanted to get it done. I don't know how I will furnish like 64 by 64 lots. I think I will have to do it like over a span of weeks, even if I want to put all the details I want to put. But yeah, so this is the teenage bedroom. It's a double bedroom because it's so huge. I didn't want to make it only for one teen, so you know, they have so many kids. I figured maybe the oldest ones by now they are teens, or they are about to be, so they can share a bedroom. One major news I have for you while we furnish the infant bedroom is that I had you vote on which ward we should renovate after our Magnolia Promenade Rebuild series, which by the way is coming back next week, and you guys all voted for Del Sol Valley. However, at the time we did not have San Sequoia, so for this specific reason we are going to renovate San Sequoia as our next word, because I feel like this is fresh, this is new, this is something you probably haven't seen, so I am excited to be renovating this word. Also because I think since the build and buy of this pack is not super nice, I can do a lot with it by using other packs. So stay tuned for me renovating San Sequoia. Anyway, screenshots should be coming up right now. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed this video at any point. Also follow me on all of my social media, links will be down below in the description, and I will catch you all in my next speed build. Goodbye!